Hi, my name is Lois Wyatt. I'm with JFT Web Marketing, and today we're going to talk about some tips that can help your site be more rankable. So I'm going to share with you 7 things that your site must do or have in order to rank higher into the search engine, specifically Google. Number one thing is we want to make sure that we follow all of Google's rules. And one rule that Google has is that your website must be at their specific speed or better. So this is the site, and I'll have all these links below. But basically, you put your URL in here, click Analyze, and it will tell you whether or not your website is fast enough, but it'll also tell you if it's not fast enough, what needs to be improved on it. The next step is that you must make sure that your website is mobile friendly. Again, this is a very simple test in that you just put your URL in there, click Test URL, and it'll tell you whether or not your site is mobile friendly and what, if it's not mobile friendly, what needs to be changed so that it meets Google's requirements. You need to make sure that your title tags and your H1 and H2 specifically fit what people are searching. So if your title tag on your homepage is homepage, that's not something that people are going to search for when they're searching for your services. So it needs to accommodate what your services are and also what location you serve so that Google can connect that when people are doing their searches. Google has an interesting rule in that the sites that get more clicks get ranked higher. And that one kind of just really irritates me, because if you're not ranking on the first page of Google already, how do you get more clicks so that you can rank higher? And this is a program, Market Assistant, that actually helps that appear to be happening. And what it does, it acts like a visitor to your website. So the program will actually go in and you tell it what page you want it to start with. So you're specifically targeting a page that you're wanting to improve the rankings on. So it visits that page, and then it visits the contact page, because in a typical way that people would search, they would search for what they wanted answers to, and then they would go to the contact page to find out your information. And it has a particular pause on these particular items so that it appears like more people are visiting your website. And that makes Google happy because they think that your website is relevant to what the keyword searching is, and it helps you rank higher. These are 2 items that are really important. Google is really happy when you use their tools. And so if you go in and put an embedded map on your website, then it helps Google to understand where you're located. And so that is a good point. But also Google owns YouTube. So they like it when you're using their tools on your website. So if you created a YouTube video that maybe just showed off some of the finished products or finished projects that you've done, or you do a video of history or information about your company, or maybe even if you did a few videos of testimonials from past clients, those are all things that would work to your advantage as far as having those, especially on the home page. But if you have it on different pages, that would be beneficial too. All right, content. Content is king. So, but it's important that that content be what people are actually searching for on Google. So there is a website called Answer the Public. And if you're not able to get the information that you're looking for here, let me know. I have a paid subscription, so I get unlimited searches. So drop me an email and tell me what your main keyword is, or the main service that you want to promote, and I'll do a search for you. But basically, you put in your topic or your product in the first blank there, make sure it's on the United States, and then it will come up with a list of questions. So you see, I did a test here on concrete landscape curving, and it actually, you see at the top here, it came up with 132 results for that particular topic. And then what you do is you prioritize those questions and really filter through them and think about, are those questions that people are really asking you? You might also check with the person who answers your phone and find out what common questions do they get asked on a regular basis. Then what I would suggest is taking those questions and taking it to Chat GPT. And you want to prompt Chat GPT at the beginning. You want to tell them like what kind of business you offer, who do you service, and tell them that you want Google searchable answers to these questions. And then list a question at a time. And then that is content that you could use on your website. So those are the 7 things that your website either needs to have or do. So it definitely needs to be mobile friendly. It needs to meet Google speed requirement. You need to use title tags and H1 and H2 for searches so Google knows when you're a match for a search. You need clicks to your website. So if you choose not to use our tool, call all your relatives and ask them to click on your website every day. Add maps and YouTubes because those are Google tools and makes Google happy when you're using their tools. And then have searched content. These are all things that you can do on your own. If you would like help, I'd be happy to help you. Or if you'd like more suggestions, just drop me an email. My email will be below. Thank you very much, and good luck with your Google ranking.